All right, so we may have some people join late, but we'll go ahead and get started. So, good morning, everyone. As most of you know, Margie's on vacation, so I'm filling in for her today. So, I'm going to do my best to temporarily fill her shoes. So, I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. I'm not seeing anyone. I don't know if anyone's posted anything in the chat, but I'm not seeing any messages so far. So hopefully I'll see if someone posts in the chat. So someone might message in there and let me. All right, I see one. So that's great. That means it's working. So good morning. Good morning. All right. So again, now we'll do the intro to the locker room. Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm Lindsay Key, and I work with Margie and her team at Fast and Easy QBO. This is our weekly live stream that is normally it's held inside our free Facebook group, the QBO Gym Locker Room. But today, since I'm filling in, that's why it's a Zoom call. And the QBO Gym Locker Room is your spot for hands-on practice using QuickBooks Online. That is what we're all about, is hands-on practice, get that experience, actually doing the work and learning by doing. So, and if you're watching this as a replay, this will be on YouTube later. Make sure you join our Facebook group so you can get all that hands-on practice. And when you join the locker room, you get a lot of free stuff. And so you will get this free getting started course here. And that covers how to get your QuickBooks Online accountant account. And the accountant account is different from the regular account that business owners purchase. So you'll kind of learn some things about that. You learn how to navigate the account, proper workflows, terminology, and then there's hands-on practice within that course. And if you're on this call, you have the course because you're in the group. If you don't know how to access it, then reach out to support@fastandeasyqbo.com. And you will also get over 100 free exercises. And I think it may be up to about 150 now. So people are asking all the time, how do you access those free exercises? So they were emailed to you in a welcome email when you signed up. If you did not get that email, make sure you check your spam folder because sometimes it can go there instead of your inbox. So if it's not there though, contact support and they'll look into your account and they'll get it all worked out. And then you can also access them inside the group, the Facebook group. And there's a featured preview section right here at kind of near the top of the Facebook group. And then you'll see this welcome to the locker room post right here. So you can click on that, or you can go to this featured tab up here, click on that. And then you will see, okay, usually it's at the top, but it's not. But here's the welcome to the locker room post. And you expand that, and here it says get the free exercises, and the link is right here. If you click on that, that will take you to those free exercises. Okay, so, and then also you get the free exercise of the week when you attend this weekly live stream like you're doing right now. And Margie does the live streams every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And again, it's usually right there in our Facebook group. So the exercise of the week is part of our paid subscription product, and it's called the QBO Gym. And Joel will post a link in the chat where you can sign up for the gym. All right. And so, yep. Thanks, Joel. So the free 100 exercises that come with signing up for the locker room, those are one-off exercises where you learn a particular feature of the gym, whereas the QBO Gym gives you monthly exercises, giving you the experience of being an actual bookkeeper for a fictitious business owner. And you will be shown many different scenarios, so you'll get to practice all that with exercises. You process bank feeds, send invoices, receive payments, pay bills, send estimates, create purchase orders, and you'll always reconcile bank accounts and run reports. So lots of good practice in the gym. And we also have a free trial where you can experience, what it's like before purchasing. So Joel will post that link in the chat as well for the free trial. So, all right, now we're going to move on to everyone that signs up for our courses, including this free course. You have a Booksmatch profile. So I'm going to show you that. And I'll have mine pulled up here. Let's let it load. All right. So when you're an active member of the gym, all right, I'm just looking at the, okay, you guys can click, Joel, will that link work if it has that AY on the end of it? You guys can see if that link will work. All right, great. Oh, yep. All right. So when you're an active member of the gym, everything that you do in the gym is tracked in Booksmatch. So this is based on the skills that you have learned. And as you can see, I've verified 425 skills. So this is broken into 10 different groups. And you can click on any of these, like the troubleshooting one here, and learn how those skills points were earned. So, and then if you scroll down, you'll see this group comparison. And this shows where you are compared to everyone else in the gym. You'll be right here in this like first column, and then everyone else in the gym will be in this like second column. So you can kind of see your comparison there of how you're doing. And this isn't just for you. If you're an active member of the gym, you can turn on this open to work toggle up here. And when it's turned on, it's blue. And then when it's turned off, it's white. So that's kind of how you know if it's on or off. So, and we can use this information to promote you to recruiters.
Find it okay?
Yep. Oh, here, I'm gonna mute some. And or you can promote yourself by sharing your link with others. And you would do that by clicking the share button here. And then you'll see it says link copied to clipboard. And then you can share it with whoever you would like to share it with. So there's 3 metrics that are tracked in the gym. So you have your knowledge right here, and that's the total number of skills that you've verified for the whole time that you've been a member of the gym. And then we have the speed, which that's how many skills that you have achieved within a week. And this kind of balances out like the people that have been around for a long time, because they're going to have a lot of skills verified, and the people that are brand new to the gym, because they're not going to have as many skills. But if they're working hard, working through those exercises, we want to promote them too. So that kind of balances out everyone in the rankings. And then we have the consistency here, and you'll want to verify your skills at least every other week to keep this consistency high. So that is where the exercise of the week comes in to play, because if you've done everything in the gym, that's a way for you to keep your consistency high. So these 3 metrics make up your rank, as I mentioned. And when someone's looking for a bookkeeper, such as recruiters, small business owners, employers, accounting firms, they can see exactly the skills that you have learned and see who is like exceptional talent and so forth. There's different titles. So the work you do in the gym, that's what will put you at a different, ranking. So that's a nice way to get yourself noticed. So all right, so now we're going to talk about the exercise of the week, and that's what we're here for. So I'm going to show you, I have it unlocked. So it's a separate course. And first off, you can get to the course if it's unlocked. You have to have reached 250 points in the gym to have it unlocked. But you click this go to my courses button, and then you'll see it right here if it's unlocked for you. If it's not unlocked, when you attend these live streams, then Joel will post the link for the exercise for today in the chat, and you can grab it there. So, but when you attend, you get that, or it may be in your courses. But again, you have to have 250 points in the gym for it to be unlocked. And we don't unlock it before then, because you have enough exercises to keep your consistency high. So this helps, again, like I said, those that have done everything in the gym, so they can keep that consistency high on their end too. So, all right. So Joel's going to post that exercise for today. All right. And then if you have this in your course, you will want to, and I'll show you that over here is what it will look like whenever you go to it in your course. And you will see it right here. And so if you have it in your course, you will want to click on this link here to access it. And then once you've completed the exercise, you'll want to make sure that you click this upskilled little circle here. So then you'll get credit in Booksmatch for it. And then those that it's not unlocked for, just grab that link in the chat and then you can access the exercise that way. So in the November issue of the gym, it's all about customizations. And but one customization that isn't in there is this new modern invoice layout, which is what the exercise is going to be about today. So we're going to cover that. And November year 2 is going to be coming out soon. But if you've made it to November year 1 exercises, then you can work on those to see like all the other customizations that QBO offers. But today we're just going to learn about this one feature here that isn't listed in that. So, all right. So now I'm going to go to the exercise of the week, and I already have it pulled up here. Let me check the chat, make sure we don't have any questions so far. All right, so it's custom designing a modern invoice. So I'm going to read through this scenario here and we can work through it together. So Craig's account was recently updated to the new modern invoice. He loves the layout, but would like to make some cosmetic changes to what his invoice looks like. How can you help him? So as always, you'll want to start in the sample company. And to do that, you have to be in your QBOA account, which I've already logged into mine because it's a personal account. So I've already logged into mine, but you can see the screenshots here. You will go to the gear icon in the upper right of your QBOA account, and then you will select sample company. And then you will get this message letting you know that it's going to log you out of your current account. So you want to click continue to continue on with this exercise. And in the past, I'm not for sure with the updates, but you don't want to do that during taking an exam because you'll lose your progress. So we teach you all that in that getting started course. So, all right. So we're going to scroll down here. And so to get started with this exercise, first we'll need to load the new modern invoice. And I'm going to click this guide me button because I have the scribe extension for Chrome. And if it just makes it handy to put the exercise next to the QuickBooks Online. So you click guide me and then you click confirm. And then it will load up here. So we're going to let it load. Hopefully it will. It worked earlier, so I might have to do it again. Let's see. All right, let me try doing it again here. Let's go back to hopefully it'll load up. If not, we may have to change course here on there we go. All right. All right, so now we are on step 2, and now we'll start the exercise. So you want to click your plus new button, and then you'll go to invoice. All right, and then you'll see this in the sample company. This hasn't been like fully rolled out. Margie said she thinks most people's accounts probably have this new layout, but for the sample company, you're going to click this update layout new. So you click on that and then you click update layout. And then you'll close the pop-up that comes up. Let's see, it takes a minute and usually it pops up. It may not. Well, let's see, it didn't even load it. Let's try it again. I tell you, technology, is this going to work for me or not? I might have to go back out of here and try it again. Let's try it again. It should pop up. Hopefully you guys, it's working for you. I may have to completely, all right, I think it's going to work now. Third time's the charm. All right. So there's the pop-up that you'll want to close out of. All right, and you want to click design, this little drop down here. And then first you'll notice that you can change between modern and standard template. And this does not actually change the invoice, but it removes this branding here so that you can focus on the content if you desire. And then if you click this add edit link here, that will take you to the custom form styles that you're typically used to under the gear icon. But we're not going to do that today. I'll show you towards the end a little tip. But anyway, so for this exercise, we're going to click the standard field right here. And as you can see, that branding part of the invoice, it's been removed. And then you can click back on the modern field. Okay. Amlin said hers is fine. Well, good. I'm glad it's working for you guys. Hopefully everyone's didn't have that trouble. All right. So to make the invoice more printer friendly, you can click this little like toggle checkbox here. Okay. And then that will turn on the where it takes the color away. So it's more printer friendly. And then you can turn it back off here by clicking that checkbox or that toggle again. So now we're going to change the color scheme of the invoice. Okay. So we're going to click, you can really click any color you want. I'm going to click this like darker purple color here. And as you can see, it's like a faint change. You can't tell a lot, but it does change the color up here, and it kind of changes the color scheme in this box to like a gray color. And so then you can click down here in the font field, and we're going to change it to Overpass. And then you can see that the font has now changed. Okay. And then note that the changes you have made, they're reflected on all future invoices, even if you don't save this template. And we're going to look at that. So you can click this X to close out and then click leave without saving. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to click the plus new and click invoice again. And as you can see, the invoice design changes, they're still there. It's still the purple instead of the blue. This little add customer is like a purple color. So, and then you can look and see how the changes affect each view by clicking these tabs up here at the top. You have the email view, and you can see kind of the purple scheme. And then the payer view, you can see how it looks. And then you have your PDF view, which again has the font and the color. So the color scheme's carried throughout on the different views. And then one important thing to note is that the changes to the invoices, they are not reflected in the custom invoice templates found under the gear icon, as I mentioned. So up here, if you go to custom form styles from your gear icon, the changes that you made, those are not reflected here. So it's not saved. So this is like a whole new where you'd have to make the changes. See, it has the blue. It wasn't saved to the purple, so it's not saved there. So that's just an important thing to know. So, all right. Well, that was a simple exercise today and everything. Do we have any questions before we move on to some other things? I'm going to wait just a second, look in the chat. So that's some nice new things that you can make some changes right there on the invoice. All right. Well, we're going to move on to the marketing prompt then because we have some other stuff to get to. So in addition, good, all is good. That's great. So in addition to your subscription to the gym, you'll get marketing prompts, which we are now calling QBO Quick Tips. And as you go through the gym or complete the exercise of the week, you earn these marketing prompts. And in the gym, they're at the end of the different sections, or you can click on, and you'll have a link to click on, and that will access like a full page of marketing prompts. And that's in the gym as you work through it. If you have the exercise of the week unlocked, you'll have the marketing prompt right here on this exercise of the week page that we pulled up. And you'll have it right here. And then, all right, yeah, Joel posted, hang on. Yep, Joel's posting a link to Margie's 3-2-1 video, and that kind of explains how you can use those marketing prompts and how you can utilize those. We're not a marketing company, but Margie does teach this 3-2-1 method, and that she has found to be very helpful to people. So you can watch that video. And if you don't have this unlocked, Joel is going to share, and he just shared it, the marketing prompt for today. And the marketing prompt says, has Intuit switched you over to the new modern invoice in QuickBooks Online? If so, there's lots of cool things you can do now, including changing up the look and feel of the invoice from right there on the page. If there's something you think you could use, let's chat. All right, so you can post that on LinkedIn or any social media. We recommend LinkedIn just because of the headline where you can put QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor, and people can continually know that you can show your expertise that way. So let me look in the chat and see. I think I saw a question. Is this being recorded to review later? Yes. I think if I'm right, your name's pronounced Tasha or Tasha. And it is being recorded, and we're gonna, if it's possible, it's a Zoom call, so if it's possible, we're gonna post it in the Facebook group, and it will be posted on YouTube at a later date, but that may not be till Margie gets back from vacation. So I'm gonna look into that whenever we get off this call and see if it can be posted in the group, but it is being recorded. So all right. Let's see. Katie said, funny, I'm just now doing November. I'm doing November now. Did the warm up. Thank you, Lindsay. Will be a bit easier for me when I get, okay. Yeah, great. And like I said, this isn't really covered in the November. This is kind of an added thing. November talks about more of the customizations under the custom form fields. So, all right. So I think that I've answered everything in the chat so far. All right. So if you need help putting this into practice, then we do have a program called the G3 Intensive Massive Action Cohort. Joel's going to post a couple of links in the chat. One is the sign up page for the cohort. And then the other is the live kickoff call that we had, and that explains all the details of the program. And then on that sign up page, it lists all those details too. But Margie, on the kickoff call, she kind of goes into explaining some things. So you guys can check out both of those links. So that Joel posted the sign up page, and then he'll post that YouTube video. And then today is an important thing to note. Today is the last day to sign up for the cohort. It will close later tonight. And this is the sell page. It has a countdown here at the top. So there's about 12 and a half hours left to sign up. So, and just to go into a little detail to explain what it's about, you can watch that video, but it is a long video. But so I'll just kind of give a rundown of what the program is. It's a 90-day program where we show you how to get it done, get expertise, and get clients. We teach you how to use Canva, and we teach you how to use, sorry, the chat distracted me, but we teach you how to use Canva to design a template that's branded to your business, to post those QBO quick tips. And if you need help gaining confidence and some help to nudge you to take the actions needed and to keep you focused and accountable, then the G3 would be a great program for you. We started at the beginning of October, and we're just now finishing up phase 1, and it was really focused on getting those certifications done. And beyond the certifications, the focus was on the cleanup course. But if you weren't in the cleanup course, then you could use that time. Or if you're not comfortable working in QBO and you might be in the cleanup course, but not really comfortable working in QBO, then you could focus on the gym to learn QBO. So everyone's kind of used their time differently depending on where they are. So we will start to transition into phase 2 on Monday, and that phase does focus on the gym. So people that have been working like in the cleanup, they can, hopefully they will have it finished up, or if they're close to finishing, they'll go ahead and continue that. And then they'll move into focusing on the gym and getting that experience. So we want you to get a full year of experience working in the gym by the end of the program. And that's part of like different activities that you do as part of the money back guarantee that I'll talk about in just a minute. But so this phase two will be used hopefully to work most of the way through that year of the gym, or we at least 6 months. But we prefer for you to get a year, just because that's going to give you so much more experience in working in QBO and really help you out for your real clients. So if you have already gotten through year one, then you can work in year two or work on catching up on the exercise of the weeks. It's just where you're at. And plus, a little bonus, we will be starting the Find Your Voice Challenge on Monday. And that helps to build confidence and pushes you to get out of your comfort zone, that which will help you with marketing your business. And the last cohort, that was like a favorite thing of everyone, and it kind of helps you to get to know everyone in the group, and kind of makes that community feel. So it's a really fun part. I'm looking forward to it in the program. So we'll be starting that on Monday. And phase two and phase three kind of work together side by side part of the time. In the third phase, which starts around mid-November, you'll start learning those steps to take and the work to do to market your business and get clients. So as I said, there is a money back guarantee. If you don't get a diagnostic review, a consultation or conversation, whatever you want to call it, but with a potential client, and you've completed all the activities that were assigned in the program, then you can qualify to get your money back. Now, we can't guarantee that you're going to sign the client, because that will depend on you, and once you have that conversation with them and how you present to them. So, but the program is really all about taking action. And that's what we want you to do. Take that action, do the thing, and it helps you to get over your own insecurities that all of us have. And it pushes you outside of your comfort zone. So, and then you can move forward with your business and, market your business, get those clients, the things that you're wanting to do. We'll show you how to do that. So, and the program, it offers a community, like I said, of others that are working through the same things that you are. They're doing the same things as you. And that kind of helps. I mean, that's a really big, helpful thing to have. And we do offer focus hours, and that's 2 times a day, Monday through Friday. And that helps you to stay accountable by just setting that time aside and getting that work done. But if you aren't able to attend the set hours, that's fine. You can do them on your own at any time. So if this program sounds like something that you'd be interested in, look at those links for more details. And if you've thought about joining, don't delay, because as I said, today is the last day to sign up. Okay, you got about 12 and a half hours left. So are there any questions? Let me check the chat here. Let me go back up and make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, Pam says it's a great program and Lindsay does a great job at keeping us all on task. Thank you, Pam. That's so sweet. Yeah, I try my best to, keep everyone accountable, let you know what you're missing, because I know everyone has busy lives, especially when you're running a business. So that's my job. That's what I'm there for, and I enjoy doing it. So I love being in the cohort and meeting all of you guys. It's fun. And I love seeing like Margie said, our whole team loves seeing you guys' success story. And that's like the most rewarding thing. All right, Greg said, is there time either here or in the Facebook group to put together a short tutorial on how to get Scribe to show up in the side panel? Let me see, like you have it. I loaded the Scribe extension, but can't get it to look like this. Okay, I'll go through that in just a minute, Greg, because we are, we're good on time here. So I'll do that. Anybody that wants to see that. Let me see. Okay, Pam said so she gave some instructions there on how to do it. Because I think Pam might have had some trouble getting it to work for her too. So if you go down to the actual first step under opening the sample company, Okay, if you hover over the right side, yeah, you should see that guide me button, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And then we'll go through that again. So each cohort lasts 3 months and then the program ends. Yes, Eric, it's a 3-month program and we have the 3 different phases that we go through, and then it will restart. So it'll be like a quarterly program. And I mean, people can stay in it, I guess, if they want to. If they want to, I mean, if they want to pay again, I don't know if people would want to do that or not. But I mean, if you like the accountability and the things that it offers, some of the things, might be repeats for you. But I mean, you're welcome to join beyond that. But I mean, you just have to pay for it again. So I mean, that's individually. It depends, like I said, a lot of people really do like the focus hours and like the accountability and the community. So, all right, let's see here if we have any other questions. When does the next cohort begin after this one? I don't know for sure the details on that, but if it goes how Margie's wanting it to, then it would start right after. This one ends December, let's see, it'll be the last day of December. So December 30th. Look, or no, 31st, sorry. Let me look on my calendar here. I can't remember if December has a 31. Yeah, December 31st. I had to look at my calendar there. All right. So the next one would begin the very next day after that, well, or which would be January 1st. So probably it'd be after the holidays, New Year's Day and stuff. So we don't really have those details worked out just yet, but we'll let everyone know when we have for sure dates. Is there a link to get Scribe? How you get Scribe, Ellen, you will have to go, trying to think, because I just did this. Let me show my screen here. I believe that you have to go to, let me look here, extensions, and then manage extensions. I had to visit the Chrome store. So, and then you would type in here, any sales pin for the cleanup course or Black Friday. Eric, okay, I'll get back to that question in just a minute. Randall said go to the add-ons or extensions in Chrome. Yeah, mine didn't already have it listed, so I had to go to the Chrome store and I had to type in Scribe, and then it will pop up here, Scribe, AI documentation, SOPs. You click on that, and then mine, I have it now, but yours will say something like add, and then you just load it and follow the steps. I don't know if how many steps are there. It may just load, and then you can add it to like a little shortcut up here, I think it asks. So then to go back to how you get it to work, I believe Eric asked, if you go to your exercise of the week and you hover over this, you'll see this little guide me button pop up, and you click on that, and then you got to click confirm, and then it should load. And as you saw, mine was kind of having some trouble at first, so I had to like exit out and then go back in, but then it should put it there. So hopefully that works for you. Scribe is free. Yeah, Scribe's free. They may have a paid version. I haven't looked into that, but what I'm using is free. So that should work for you just fine. And then, okay, Eric, to answer your question, if you join the cohort, the cleanup is on sale. And if you look here, if you scroll down, and see, this gives all the information. There's frequently asked questions that are answered on this sale page. So check out that page. Lots of information there to answer like pretty much probably any question you'd have. It has the details of the money back guarantee. Okay, so if you scroll down to the bottom, okay, there's some add-ons. The cohort itself is $2.99, which you'll see down here. Okay, but the add-ons that you can put on there, you have to be in the gym. So you can either do this annual gym pass, which gives you a discount, and you can see your savings right here. And you can do that whenever you check out, or you can do just the monthly pass, which is $79 a month if you don't want to pay for the full year. And if you're an active member, don't add this because you're already there. Same with, annual pass, monthly pass. Same with the cleanup. If you already have it, don't add that, obviously. This is an optional. You have to be in the gym to do the cohort, but the cleanup is optional. And here it's on sale for $12.97 that you can add on. And then also you can get the basic certification, but that's kind of paused right now. So because the team's working on revamping the courses and everything. And Margie is going to be, that's another thing just to mention, that Margie will be announcing the plan for our 2025 companion courses for the Pro Advisor training and certifications. She'll be doing that next week. So she told me that if anyone has any additional questions, you can contact support at fastandeasyqbo.com. But there's not a lot of details that are going to be given until next week whenever she updates everybody. So so stay tuned for that because lots of exciting stuff. So she'll be giving everyone the rundown. So all right. So do we have any other questions or anything else you need me to show you or anything with the scribe extension? But yeah. So going through to finish up, you can add on these certifications, but like I said, it's kind of paused right now as far as like the courses. So because the old courses, excuse me, the old courses, they will not work for the new exams that Intuit released. So so you don't want to be using that to take your exams. It will not match up, and because there's lots of updates that Intuit released and revamped the whole program. So all right. So let me check the chat. All right. Well, thank you, Pam. Pam said, thank you, Lindsay. Great job. I appreciate that. Yes, you're welcome, everyone. All right. Well, we finished up pretty quickly. So, so if put any questions in the chat, if you have any questions about the G3 intensive, just anything at all, you can post. Otherwise, then we can, wrap up and you can have a little bit of time back in your day. So I'm not seeing anything. All right, Anthony. Oh, Anthony said, yes, if you have questions about where we're at on the new courses, yeah, contact Anthony, and he's the support guy and he will get back to you on that. So is there the renewal for next year in the add-ons? The renewal for what, Sherry? If you kind of clarify, the Pro Advisor. Oh, so like the recertifications, or whenever whenever they put out the new courses, if you've already purchased those, you'll get updates for that. So just like you always have, those courses will be updated and they'll be put automatically in your courses in Booksmatch. Now the recertification, that is like a separate course. So so that will be just like always where you'd purchase a recertification course. But yeah, the updates to the current courses that you haven't used and haven't gotten your certifications for, those are free updates. Yep. Anthony said the recert is an annual charge. Yeah. Okay. So Sherry, you're wanting to know about research. Yeah. That's an annual charge. And that's not an add-on on here because the recertification courses aren't out yet. So so that's not an add-on for the G3 intensive. It will possibly maybe be when it gets closer to that time, but those courses aren't out yet. The recert, if you've purchased it before, it was 50. I think last year they did raise it. Anthony will be able to answer that, but it might be $59 now if you hadn't already purchased it when it was $50. Okay, Katie said, when I'm done with gym year 1 in about a week, should I better do year 2 or do the cleanup instead and then do year 2? Katie, as long as you have year 1 done, that's really kind of up to you. If you want to use the time like in the G3 intensive, You could start on the cleanup and do that since you have that year under your belt. So it's just really whatever you want to do. But if you want to focus on that cleanup, then you could start that. So that's kind of a personal choice. And you could kind of work in both at the same time. But if you just want to focus on one to get it knocked out, then yeah, commit to one and just stick with that. What's the average time the cleanup course takes to complete? I'm not for sure on that. But I don't know if they've put out numbers on that for sure. I know the final project takes about 25 to 30 hours, that final project. And I think there might be, I may be wrong though, anyone can correct me on that. It may be like 40 hours of like videos and exercises leading up to the final project. So yeah, that's kind of the numbers I know. So anyone can correct me on that. So Anthony said, yes, the recert is $59. All right. Well, I think that is all the questions I'm seeing. You're welcome, Eric. Yes. I thank all of you guys for coming today. And are there any other questions before we wrap up and end the call? All right, I'm not seeing anything. Well, it's Friday, so we have the weekend to look forward to, guys. So I just thank you all for joining, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Tracy, she said, I had to take a client call. When will this? Tracy, the recording, I'm going to look as soon as we end here and see if I can add it to the Facebook group. It is being recorded. As far as on YouTube, I'm not for sure. The team works on that, and that may not be till Margie gets back from vacation. I'm not for sure, but I'm going to look into the details, and if possible, I will post it in the group. So we'll try to figure all that out. All right, guys. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. All right, I'm not seeing any other questions. Okay, Anthony put a link to the annual Pro Advisor recertification that you can go ahead and purchase. So, and then it will show up automatically in your Go to My Courses and Booksmatch whenever that's released. And it's usually April, May when Intuit releases their training. And then, the Fast and Easy QBO team then works on doing the recertification courses. It usually takes about 2 weeks, and then it will automatically show up when it's ready in your courses. So thank you, Anthony, for posting that link. All right. Okay, everyone. Well, I'm not seeing any more questions. So it was great to get together with all of you, and I hope you found today's exercise helpful. So, Rosie posted something, I'm not for sure. That was maybe last week's exercise. So, all right, everyone. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And Rosie, Joel, are you able to post that link for the exercise again? Joel can post the link for today's exercise again. And everyone, make sure you grab that. That was last week, I believe, Rosie, what you had posted. Let me see. All right, so Joel posted today's exercise again. It's about custom designing a modern invoice, Rosie, is what we went through today. So I'll give everyone some time to grab that link because you won't be able to access the comments once this call is ended. I'm pretty sure you can't access those comments. So, all right, everyone. Well, I think that we are finally finished. I'm not seeing any more questions. So, all right. Well, then again, I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye, everyone.